Hello, my name is DC. I'll be giving you match analysis for Seychelles versus Ivory Coast. This one was a battering, so let's get into this one. All right, here's the ball. He plays it. We can see contact as he's turning, he's grabbing. He should be more awake to that pass and be able to, impose himself better. And then look at this, because there were two. All right, okay, okay, so there are two Ivory Coast players. One, two, three, four, five. What's the point of committing that many players if the pass will be played? You're better off. Maybe he is okay, he goes deeper and then he covers the space that he covers when he goes deeper, and then you have a 2-on-2 because you're better off doing that because there'll be a body that will be there to prevent that pass from moving forward, and then you won't find yourself in situations like this where you can start where you start conceding a lot of unnecessary fouls. Yeah, that's definitely a penalty. The ref was in full view of that. And then I couldn't tell what the goalkeeper was wearing. So like, there's no pressure on the person playing the pass. Everyone is higher up. Yeah, I mean, they might as well better off dropping back and then so that the pass isn't allowed to be played. That's a really good penalty. And like, I really don't know what the goalkeeper was wearing on his head. I don't know if that was a bandage or something, but that's a good penalty because look at where it goes. Yeah, no one's catching that. All right, let's go to the next goal. Somewhere here, cross in the box, cross in the box right. It's one thing if there's a big, like if you put a short player to mark a big player. It's another thing if you put no one at all, you allow him to get a free header, and then he gets first contact and he's drifted into space. I don't know how, because there are three people here. When one could go, yeah, one could go and cover this space because the three here, they're not really doing much. One can go and cover here so as to prevent, people drifting away. Boom, easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy for the big man. Yes, but he gets first contact. He gets first contact. He finishes it off. But they should really restructure the way they defend on corners because there's an underutilization of players. And what I mean by that is saying the players in positions they really shouldn't be in because they'll be better equipped to mark someone or mark other spaces so that they defend better on the corners. All right, so let's go to the next one. Should be somewhere here. Yeah, let's let it load for a bit. All right, boys played, and then now the defender. You can say, okay, number one, weak. Number two, I think it would have been better if he dropped back because what happens here, he gets too close, and then it's easier for the player that has the ball to turn him. Because look at what he does, pushes him off the ball, and then he's back running. So he was better off just leaving him. Because with some players, the more pressure you put on them, the more they want to show you that they're the ones in control. Look at that. He should have really just dropped deeper and then hopefully faced him 1v1 as he's running towards goal. Because here he doesn't really okay, because this guy is strong. The Ivory Coast players are very physical. Takes him off, turns him, and then you see let's keep an eye on him. I'll go back a bit so that we pay attention to him. Somewhere here. He's man to man here. And then look at that. Look at the run he does. He runs behind the defender because he spots that space and he can make better use of that space. Runs behind the defender. This is a lovely ball and it arrives to him. He finishes it. Nothing much the keeper can do. Boom, simple. And it's how easy number 20 turns him. But that's a lovely ball and a lovely finish. This one shows it better. You see, he's running behind him. And at that point, he's gone. And number six really should have covered because the striker has the privilege of only having to face one way. You, as the defender, have to look both ways, and you only have two eyes in front of you. So it's one of those. There's certain ways, like stretching out your hand just to make sure it's there. But look at his run. Look at his run. That's lovely. Puts it into an open net. That's really good. Next goal of the match. Another corner. Once again, I don't know why the keeper went out so far. I really don't know why. We'll see in the replay. Yeah, no, this is just a goalkeeping error. The keeper wasn't really supposed to go there. And once again, another player has found himself in space. He could have gone there to just cause a bit of confusion. Unfortunately, he also wants to defend on the line. And you can only defend so much space on the line. You're better off going to confront the person that is about to strike the ball, or you know what I mean, heading out to deal with it rather than just standing in goal and hoping to, get a block or something like that. Next goal. All right. Uh, this is worrisome because they're not defending him. They're not defending him. Anyway, they're far from the goal, but he's in lots of space. It really is. He runs towards them. And now let's keep an eye on these two. You've seen them, right? Look at how they run. Look at the player on the ball, right? He runs. And so now they have taken themselves out of the equation. They really have. They were trying to follow him, but instead I don't know if I can say overtook their steps, but assumed that he was going to continue running forward. And then now they've taken themselves out of the game, and he's gone, taken it back, and now they're out of position. He takes the shot, boom, goal. Why? Because look at this. They take themselves out of the game. That was a lazy attempt. That really was. I mean, come on. Look at how he sticks his leg out. Number 12, look at how he sticks his leg out. No, man, you can't be telling me that's how you stick your. Nah, 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 nah. Look, look, look. Nah, you really should do better. And as they're running, take themselves out of the game. He turns it. Boom, goal. Should have really defended better. Somewhere here, yeah. I'm assuming on the counter, one long ball. Keeper does the right thing, but unfortunately, at this point, the goalkeeper has to pray that his defenders read whatever is happening. He's in no man's land. But in a way, he can run forward. He sees what's happening. He can run towards him. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's the person that's. Yeah, this is what. Yeah. So the person that scores the goal, I think it's him. And then this other guy really does frustrate me because look at what he does. He goes to stand on the line when he could have attacked the ball. And the fact someone came from here to score a goal uncontested once again is worrisome. Really is. Really, really worrisome. Because look at this. Boom. The person number 12 should really have done better. He stops. You see, number 12 is standing and the other player comes in running. Number 12 wasn't aware of the situation behind him. He was not. And then here, instead of, you know what, he could have actually arrived at that ball. He really could have. He could have been there to provide us, he could have blocked that, but he didn't. Instead, he goes there and doesn't even get the clearance right. Anywho, somewhere here, there's a particular chance I want to show or want to explain. This is, oof. Now we see it from the other angle. It was a pass from his defense. Number 12 had a really bad game because already that's a terrible ball because there is a striker that's coming towards your goalkeeper and then you decide to pass to him like that. You could have signaled for him to come closer so that you pass it to him and he kicks it out immediately. So what happens? It bumps into him, it bumps into the keeper. That keeper could have definitely done better. Fortunately enough, he doesn't get punished for that. Now somewhere here, he's running, he's running. Number 12, do something. Number 12. Number 12, please. Oh, it's loading. We'll wait for it to load. It's out. Yeah, he has way too much. And okay, so look at this gap that's forming. The gap is here. No one is noticing it, and it just get bigger and bigger. Number 12. All right, so this is the part that frustrates me. Once again, Instead of dealing with the situation, he goes to run. Why are you going on the line? That's the goalkeeper. Are you a goalkeeper? Step forward and then hopefully try and cover this space. Don't go into the goal assuming that you get a block because look at where he shoots. So what was the point of that? Because look at where he starts from. All right, so let me just play it back here. I think here, this is where we'll get a proper view. He's here. At this point, everything should be facing there. But instead, no. His shoulders are facing the goal and his head is facing the ball. So already that's very bad body mechanics because he's facing here, but his shoulders are facing there. So you want to defend properly. And he goes where his shoulders are facing to the goal. He could have just stand the way his teammate is standing here and then be able to see everything and probably run out so that he gets the block. But no, I'm going to defend and then boom. Really funny, suspicious defending. But otherwise, that's been my match analysis for Seychelles versus Cote d'Ivoire, aka Ivory Coast. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. They gave them 7 days of the week. Otherwise, for this time, you.